So what kind of expectations are we setting right now? You're listing the house. It's on the market day one today. All right, Maggie, what can we expect? What are we looking at? How long are you going to have a house sold? What's like the big picture on the seller side then?
Yeah. Well, I don't like to overpromise. So I might say, well, that's a great question because the market's kind of wacky right now.
Yeah. What I'm looking for in this conversation is that there are so many other factors out there besides what we see on TV sometimes. The consumer's got to see however they're approaching it, they got to see a value in it. They got to feel the value. Not necessarily feel like they got a deal,
Right.
but they want to feel they got a value.
Yes.
I always think about that, like when I buy a car or something off Facebook Marketplace, I don't necessarily want to feel like I won, but I want to feel like I've gotten a good, fair exchange of value. So sometimes that house that might need some love or doesn't have all the bells and whistles, the value can be there in other ways and other incentives. And
right. And I love concessions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Concessions really can make a deal work sometimes. Sometimes if we're spread out, right, on a sales price, when we say, okay, well, what do you, back to when I sat with somebody. All right, so that next line, what are our concessions? What do you want to ask for? Are you guys paying your closing costs or not? And they're like, oh, we weren't planning on that. Okay, well, then we need to go back and have a discussion about the sales price a little bit more.
Yeah. And I always like to plant that seed of the repair negotiation then as well, before you even put the offer in front of them. Like I'm assuming, like I'm representing the buyer at this point, because then I also say, well, they don't have to repair it, they can sell it as is. But if walking through, there's things that you're going to want repaired, or if we know, that looks a little iffy, we'll need to see what the inspection says about that. I like to send that premise of, okay, well, once you get that inspection, how much are you going to want to ask for?